All right, welcome everybody to the second session of Shards of Eternity slash whatever hellhole we decided to dig ourselves into. And Aurora, you said you were going to go ahead and do the recap.
I will do it to the best of my ability.
Sounds fantastic, darling.
If this is
All
your
right.
chance, if you don't want to do this, I will go ahead and step in and do it for you.
If you want to randomly tag along, that is fine. Either way. Oh, in the last episode of Shards of Eternity, we all met the gaggle that we call our friends slash comrades. Um, we were traveling into the city to go perform for the dame. Tiggy robbed a guard.
Do you want to say what Tiggy
Uh,
found on that guard?
we found a pair of leather lips. I don't know why the guard had those leather lips, but we found a pair of leather lips, and God, were they hideous.
Fair enough.
Um, we had 3 tigers, but somehow one just so happens to be missing at this point. Don't know where the hell it went. We have a very crazed ringleader at this point that is panicking, thinking that we are all going to fuck up.
I mean,
And yeah, we're just heading inside the city after basically giving these guards hell and stealing from them. Oh, and we work for a circus. Have anything to add, Mordecai?
Yeah, Mordecai does have things to add.
all right, go ahead, Mordecai.
A painting shot happens, and an original scene transition with a dusty tumbleweed happens to the bar that Mordecai was just at. There is no dust in this place, and there is no tumbleweed now, for we are indoors. Mordecai is standing by the bar edge with his foot up on a bar stool and says, "Oh, hi. I didn't see you there. Last adventure. I found me a large bounty in here. Somebody that I felt the need to track down." Mordecai's still in full makeup, by the way.
Oh, god damn it.
Yeah, and Mordecai looks directly at the audience and says, "This large bounty was a shoemaker, I think, that made the Danes," and he's going to make sort of a feminine gesture here to insinuate that they're female, "made them mad. So I came here using my skills of deduction, and I found myself said middle-class shoemaker. There's the benefits of this place, knowing that this is where scum and villainy hide. So he went to literally the most obvious choice in a town like this. And that's what I did. Luckily, this person here was the kind of guy that immediately would look you in the eye, even if you announced yourself as a housekeeper." And the little panning camera shot to the shoemaker all like tied up like a Thanksgiving turkey. And Mordecai's like, "And that's what happened."
Oh yeah, just completely forget my involvement.
See, whenever I do a recap in character, there's a good chance. Was Mordecai with you or looking at you?
He was there with
Did
you.
you interact? Oh,
Yes,
oh yeah. Okay, my
was with
bad.
you.
And Mordecai is then going to look at our large, rotund, gigantimous fellow there and say, "Also, he was involved," and he's going to pat you on the wrist.
Damn.
Literally helped you block the door and everything.
Just, and
Yeah.
also he was involved.
That was good.
All right, does anybody want to talk
Yeah.
about throwing two squirrels and breaking a young half
Well,
elf's arm?
I'm making it my goal to throw a squirrel at least once a session.
You absolutely can, as long as Tiggy is willing to get.
You have to catch me
even if
first.
he's not willing, I'm going to throw him.
Consent not needed. Heard.
Exactly.
Hey, can you throw me towards that castle?
You're gonna be in there soon anyway.
Preferably towards that window.
I'm going to
It's a
purposely
shame.
go the opposite direction from the castle.
It's a shame none of us wanted to play an Eric Cochra there, so we could just throw a seagull in somebody's direction.
Ah,
I'd be very afraid of small Aarakocra
Seagull, stop it now.
because big birds eat squirrels.
My implications of that are even grosser.
That's
But
terrible.
so should I tell it?
I'm gonna play a Pelican Aarakocra now.
Well, I'm sure
I'm
that's
gonna
even
play a
stranger.
tabaxi one of these days so I can go meow at people.
I want to
So
play
they-
Tabaxi Monk because at 20th level, their movement
So-
speed tops out at 4,480. That is
Good
509 miles an hour in 6 seconds.
You're just gonna run
Nice.
through somebody's chest.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull it.
So to educate the peeps here and the rest of YouTube here and what a horrible person I am, seagulling somebody is a popular phenomenon in British school children where you'll go into a closet and just like rub one out really quick in your hand and then run
I
run
don't think
out.
this is YouTube friendly.
Fuck YouTube. But anyway,
Oh,
you'll then run
God.
out to your nearest authority figure and throw it in their face and yell seagulling as you do it.
And with that, we're gonna start the show. So, while Mordecai and Borthon... Is it Borthon or Borthan? Borthon, right?
Yeah, it was just us two.
While they're doing their shenanigans, Corvin,
Yeah.
Zevos, Tiggy, and Aurora are slowly making their way towards the keep itself. Because,
You
Like I
forgot
said-
Badavir.
like it's... Is Badafir with them? Badafir, are you with them?
I'm just. Where was I at the end? Where was I at the end of last session? I wasn't
Weren't you with the
really
group?
sure of that.
I'm pretty sure he was with group.
You're with us.
Didn't.
Because,
All right, then.
you basically spent an entire night hidden out, and
We're
everybody...
hanging out with the with the other flappy bitch.
Yeah, you were hanging out with Aurora. All right, so
Sloppy, what does that mean?
ASMR.
I'm just gonna be hop.
Okay. I don't know the lingo. All right, cool. Yeah, I'm there.
All right, so this group here is trundling along towards... Does anybody remember the name of the keep?
It was wild something.
Castle
Wildspire?
Willowshade. No. Castle Willowshade.
Volcar.
Or Willowshade Keep if you want to be an idiot.
It's Castle Volcar.
I want to be an idiot.
We already know that. So, as you are walking towards Castle Willowshade, somebody roll me a perception check.
That means everybody roll a perception check.
I mean, you can.
14.
Okay. But if you're not seeing a damn thing, sorry, but that's a 3. You are blind right now.
Neither am I.
What did you get?
I rolled a nat one, which is also a free.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
So the only person who's basically seeing anything... Well, I mean, Zevos, you can see some shit. Aurora and Zevos. So as you're walking through the town, you notice that the closer you get to the keep, the more downtrodden it seems to be. You know, houses have less flowers growing in their gardens. You know, the people just seem a little more... how do I explain this? Like they're going to cut your purse and take it.
I'd like to see them try.
As you
Zevos
pass...
is just like, well, it looks like we're in the better part of town. Looks like the higher up we go, the worse it gets. Keep an eye on your coin purse.
Good shit. As you're passing through the gate, or passing to the gate, you hear a small commotion on the other side, towards your left, and you see what appears to be Borthon and Mordecai, in drag, by the way, dragging...
I'd like to point out he's the one in drag, not me.
Yeah, Borthon is not in drag. Mordecai is the one in drag.
It's like,
dragging what seems to be a portly man with a large mole on his face.
Mordecai? Mordecai?
What are you two doing?
The fuck?
And Mordecai's gonna watch. He's got the guy on a lead, just a rope. He's gonna turn back and say, Mordecai's gonna say, "Oh, we wanted to walk the dog on a night on the town."
Sweet Jesus. Okay.
And I just said, I like I said, I don't know if anyone heard it, but I just said money.
Yeah.
Sarcasm does not become you. Speak plainly.
This person here seems to have made somebody very mad and had a large, hefty bounty on his head. So we're gonna go turn it in.
Oh, I thank you for the detailed response. You do
You're
that.
welcome.
Meet us over there.
I'm just gonna hop to Mordecai's shoulders. Like, need any help interrogating this man?
There's not much help there as far as interrogating somebody who's already bound.
Oh, he's gonna do something scroll related.
He's gonna go up his ass.
Wait, hold on.
Glass tube and a heating source.
No, we need a paper towel roll. That's all we need.
Wait, before you jump to anything, Mordecai will bend down to the tied up man and say, you're going to cooperate with everything I tell you, right? If not, here, my bucktooth friend here is going to eat your liver. And just look over at the Squirrel Boy's direction.
I'm gonna make a very rabbit face.
Roll intimidation.
Yeah, you know what? Roll
But if
intimidation.
you're gonna say out of nowhere, I would assume that would be from the inside.
Well,
That's
see,
a 10.
You said it's a
Tiggy
10.
just looks like a squirrel.
if we're adding to this intimidation, can he roll with advantage? Because he says, he assumes that's from the inside, and then I'm gonna bend down and say, actually, my buddy here, what he likes to do is start at the feet.
You know what? Yeah, roll with advantage, Tiggy. Roll again with advantage.
That's a 10.
No, roll with advantage. Right click and then hit advantage.
Otomas.
So this man looks shook up. He's not at the point where he's about to shit his pants, but he is incredibly shaken. Just by the way, his name is William Friesen. For those who didn't watch last week's episode, this man is shooketh, as Borthon said. He's gonna kind of shiver a little bit. That thing got rabies in it.
Just might.
We don't know. Anybody who's ever bitten's not lived.
Tiggy, you want to roll performance to start frothing at the mouth?
Yeah. God damn it, I keep rolling bad.
There, squirrel.
So instead of frothing at the mouth, you just kind of hawk a loogie on this guy. Just right in his fucking face. And with that, Mordecai, please take him away.
All right.
He's got-
Let's go find that.
Is Squirrel Boy staying with him?
He can if he wants.
I'm gonna go back to Zevos.
Okay.
Gonna go back to your fucking extortion victim.
He's not extorting me.
Yes, he is.
He absolutely is.
All right, let's go find that
It's not
portly cop.
extortion when it's willing.
Oh yeah, that portly, that fat cop. So as you
Unfortunately, it's
approach the guards, they're gonna slam the butts of their halberds on the ground. State your business. Does anybody want to speak, or do you guys want the hungover ringmaster to speak for you.
I'm
Zevos
going
just
to.
it's just like, all right, somebody here has to.
Oh no, I
How
want to
do
see how this
people
plays
just
out.
not? He's just like, how do people just not know that we're coming at this point?
Well,
I mean, we're a big deal. We're a circus. Like, come on.
well, young
Like-
Zevos, the way it goes, I didn't notify them beforehand, and I'm pretty sure Dame Melina is an idiot.
Is he?
Zevos just gonna turn his head. He's like, sir, I don't think it's good to call the dame an idiot.
Oh, what? Do I have to say it again? She's an idiot! And he's at this point yelling it out loud.
And Aurora fucking like bap him in the back of the fucking head with her fucking sword hilt.
You can.
Like, shut the fuck up.
Does it a little too hard, kills him.
It just one taps him.
Probably.
Go ahead and roll.
Probably.
Hit. Roll the hit.
God, please, that would be so fucking funny.
I mean, fair enough.
If
Unarmed
she nat
strike.
20s, I'm gonna cry. Yeah, unarmed strike.
17.
So, as you
Yeah,
go to pommel whip this old man that you have known for many years, your sword pommel stops about 2 inches away from his head, and it feels like you're hitting solid granite. And he's gonna look back
I seen it
towards
coming,
you.
didn't he?
He's gonna look back towards you. Oh, Miss Aurora. Gonna have to be a little bit quicker than that to catch me off guard.
You know I can, old man.
And he's gonna look towards his guard. All jokes aside, we're here to perform for the Lady Alina and her family, sir. I'm Corvin Nighthall. I am the leader of the Grand Caravan of Wonders. And as he says that, like all the lower class performers kind of like hoot and holler. I'm not gonna,
Fireworks
I'm not
go
gonna
off.
do that. Zevos, fire your gun off.
Out there in broad daylight.
Yeah, in broad daylight. I want.
Zevos just takes his gun and just like, not at you, and just fires it up.
Oh, very good, Zevos, very good. And the guards have never seen a firearm before. Now, not these guards, I should say. The City Watch have seen firearms, especially the fat cop that's kind of running the
Harassing
desk
us.
right now because Mordecai just kind of walked up in there. The guards are going to slightly freak out and open the gates! Kind of, his voice jumps up an octave like he just got kicked in the nuts.
Zevos like, don't worry, no one within past 10 feet even heard it.
Alright, so as you walk in, you're greeted with a massive open air courtyard. Big enough to hold your camp twice over. That's how big the courtyard is. So
goody.
you guys will have plenty of space to, you're not going to be setting up camp because Dame Alina does not want you guys to, but as you're going about your tasks during the day, there's plenty of room. You guys have access to the the kitchens of Castle Willowshade. Aurora, what would your character be doing while everybody's setting up?
Honestly, just kind of surveying the area, checking in on, the performers, making sure everyone's, top shape.
Well, there's one that's not in top shape.
Obviously, so I'm definitely going to go over to her and ask her to look at her arm. You know, the one that got broken.
So she's gonna look at you, and she's known you for a while. For reference, her name is Minette Sela.
Yes.
I forgot about Thunderpants shit. Anyway, Minette's gonna look at you.
You're welcome.
God. Minette's gonna look at you. Miss Aurora!
I'm in pain.
It came out of nowhere!
They took out my throwing arm!
Fuck, hold on. I'm trying to get the accent down. It was Scottish, right?
Heavy.
Yep,
No,
heavy
was it?
Yes.
Yes, it was heavy
Wait,
Scottish.
yeah.
Heavy Scottish, right? Oh, Miss Aurora! That sound right?
Yes.
Close enough.
Close enough, okay.
Close enough.
You won't fucking believe it. I swear to God, it came from nowhere, this massive fucking squirrel. Swear to God, the thing had to be at least 150 pounds. Came flying all the way from the sky, broke into our tent, and broke me fucking arm. And that's when Mariah's gonna pipe up. That's because you fucking suck at your job!
Now, we all have to work together now. Let me see your arm.
Oh my God, thank you.
Is Cure Wounds going to help this shit?
Yeah, absolutely.
Spaghetti. Alright, well, first, actually, let me go ahead and roll medicine first to see if I can set it before...
Oh, it's already set. It was set on the road.
Oh, it has been set?
Yeah, it
Oh,
was
okay.
set. It was set before technically you guys even left.
Okay, well, in that case, she can take 10 points of healing back.
I'm just basically gonna say that her bones knit, and she immediately starts itching the area. Oh fuck! I love when I get healed, but I fucking hate it. Itches like a son of a bitch. Anyway, thank you, Miss Aurora. I'm gonna go first tonight. Fuck my race. You see, it's gonna be fantastic.
Just be more careful. And then she's gonna go ahead and exit the tent and kind of start making her rounds once again, just checking on everybody else.
Tiggy, you went back to Zevos' shoulder, yes?
Yes.
So, you two are going to be setting up the big tent, as they call it.
Big top.
Yeah, big top. Thank you, Orthon. Tiggy, I don't know what you could technically be doing since you're so small, but I'm gonna make you help anyway.
He could
Okay.
set up.
He's gonna be carrying all the little trinkets.
Well, no, he could set up the shit that's high up.
There you go, the streamers and shit.
Yeah, but we don't have somebody to throw him that high.
I can
I'm sure
climb.
Orthon would fucking
I'm
yeah.
not there.
I mean,
Uh,
Zevos is 6'7",
shit.
Oh, you know
and he
what?
I
can
got-
climb.
Actually, Mordecai and Borthon, we're gonna finish you guys up real quick.
Okay.
Oh, you're gonna finish me. Oh.
Oh, okay. It's Tuesday, so.
That's a big boy. That's going to take two hands.
It's gonna take at least
Oh.
3.
Well, I mean, we've
But don't worry,
got.
I'm in too.
We've got. Oh no,
Like-
I'm not going to go into that. Oh, jeez.
Foot and a half. Foot and a half and as thick as Zevos' arm.
We get almost to the
Ah,
guards
whatever.
outpost and say, hey, my buddy here needs a bit of service. Do you want to earn your freedom? No, we
I
are.
mean, if you
Oh god,
insist,
no,
what do I gotta do?
no.
Borthon just
And that knife
unzips
sucked.
and just shows him a portion of it. Holy shit! Anyway, as you go in,
YouTube band.
that
Yeah.
portly cop is still sitting behind the desk. It seems like his mustache has gotten bigger since you were last there.
What?
Oh, Borthon.
Oh, nice.
Mordecai would remember that
Yeah.
his mustache seemed to be a lot smaller last time he was there.
I reiterate. What?
I'll explain when you're older.
Mordecai will raise an eyebrow at this, but he's not going to question it. And he's going to say, he's going to tap the counter and put the wanted poster down. He says, "My good man."
Yeah, Who'd you
I have
fucking
somebody.
grab?
Well, let me finish. And he's gonna tug on the rope and get the dude to waddle in here. Got him here for your arresting pleasure.
Do you have any grapes?
Oh, it's fucking freezing. Fantastic. I need you to throw him
And
back in the jail back there. I'll get your payment squared away.
Mordecai's gonna hold a finger. He's gonna say, "About that." You see him? He's gonna gesture over to him and reach over and give the rope a little bit of a twirl to spin the man around.
Yes, how can I miss him?
Fair enough. I put him here, and I got him here to you without an injury on him. I have not so much as manhandled him, nor has my friend.
Sir, you come
So
in
I
here. You
think
came in here dressed in drag. You're lucky I'm not
Just
putting you in the loony bin.
Mordecai just touches his face and says, "Just a face, but he's fine." But Mordecai's going to say, "But he's not hurt, so you can present him in the state he is right now without having to do any of your tricks. You won't have to take him to a doctor or a healer to present him."
How much extra
So,
do you want?
well, see,
He's
brass
used
tacks.
to
I like that.
boundaries.
Yeah. Well, seeing as how your local clergy would usually charge you somewhere along 10 gold per healing, I would cut you a deal and say 5.
Roll
I'm gonna go
persuasion.
ahead and already on that. That's gonna be a 14.
Fuck. Okay, I had it set at fucking 11. All right. So yeah, no, he's gonna look you over. Yeah, you know what? 105 gold ain't no skin off my nose. 105 gold. All right, you throw him in the back there. I'll get you 105 gold set up. But leave your big friend here. He ain't gonna fit through the doorway.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, Mordecai's gonna start tugging his friend along, the person on the rope. Is he gonna put up any sort of resistance?
Oh, where he's going, there ain't gonna be no resistance, buddy. Don't you worry about it.
Gotcha.
Lady
All
Guillotine's gonna
right.
have a good day with him. He stole directly from the dame herself.
And Mordecai's gonna look back at the portly man and say, "For shame." But he's gonna still keep taking him into the cell.
It was a dare. I'm sorry. It was a fucking dare. I didn't mean to. He rolled a 15 for persuasion. Is that going to be nice enough to let you get him off?
Hold on.
That could be phrased better.
Yeah,
Yeah.
As soon as it came out my mouth.
Well, okay, so to roll against being persuaded, that's usually like a wisdom check too. So
Yeah.
it'd probably be
Insight.
insight.
I'd say insight.
Insight
Yeah.
with advantage, I will say, because you've done this before. Yeah, no.
Yeah,
He
I don't even
wants
have to
one
roll the
less
second
handy,
one.
does he wants one less handy before he dies.
I mean, Borthon can't fit back there, so.
Yeah, Mordecai looks at him when he says it was a dare. Mordecai says, "And you didn't declare safe seas? Come on."
The fuck is safe seas as the door slams in his face?
Okay, when you're playing Truth or Dare, you usually can declare safe seas on yourself for one thing you don't want to do.
Oh shit, fair enough.
Yeah.
I've never heard this.
I've never heard that rule either, but you know what? Sounds based.
Me neither.
As you go
Oh.
back up,
Good to know each and every one of you is a total mark, and I could totally win Truth or Dare.
as you go back up, I need you to roll me a perception check to see how much that the cop put on there.
You want me to?
Yeah. Borthon, actually, roll it with advantage because
Oh,
Borthon
okay.
watched him count it out. Never mind. Don't even worry about it. That's a 22. You notice that you are missing about 15 gold.
And he's gonna, as Mordecai's walking, he's gonna say, "Vorthon, have him count that a second time. That's light."
I'm just gonna stare at him and pull out my hammer.
Roll me intimidation with advantage because you're thick.
That's an 8. It bounced off of a 17.
Do we want to take the rule of cool?
I don't.
Yeah, man, dude, you should give him this, but I mean, he's.
You know, I'm gonna put a 1 in front of that 8. We're gonna make it an even 18. And this cop's gonna like
the dice bounced off of each other and it bounced it onto a 7.
So, Borthon, other than pulling your Warhammer out, what else are you doing?
Oh, that's it. I'm just staring dead at him, and I just unhook my hammer off of my belt, and I just start. There's a little loop on the end, like fucking Mjolnir from the MCU, and I just start swinging it ever so slowly.
And this cop is going to start noticeably sweating. And you guys notice that it starts to smell like bacon.
Oink.
I heard Austin dying in the living room. It was great. He's gonna hurriedly count out another 15 coins, but accidentally slip and give you 16. Mordecai, sleight of hand to snatch that extra gold up.
Well, no. Before he realizes anything, I'm just gonna be like, and a little bit extra for trying to play us.
Oh, you know what? No problem whatsoever. Roll me another intimidation check. I can't let the rule of cool. I can't
Advantage
let that...
or no?
Yeah, advantage. You've already got your shit out.
That's a nat 20.
Okay. So he's going to accidentally, quote unquote, slide another 15 gold. So all in all, you guys ended up getting around 130 gold. My math is wrong on that, and I'm sorry. But
31.
No.
131.
131.
Yeah, 131. There we go. 131 gold that Mordecai's just going to slide right into his pocket. Because that dirty 20 was good enough.
Yeah. We'll split this in a minute, but as Mordecai is coming back out of the cell, he's gonna just tap Varthan on the side and say, "That'll do, buddy. Go on, step outside. I'll take care of the rest in here."
Oh shit.
I just back out, just keeping my eyes on him, still hand on my hammer.
Give me a dex save, because there are stairs.
Oh, there are stairs?
Yeah, there are stairs. Give me a dex save.
All right, I'll go to the top of the stairs, just staring at him.
Okay, no dex save
It
then.
would be a good time if you think you'll roll low to take your passive perception.
Well, no. If he's not gonna actually like walk down the stairs, I'm not gonna make him roll.
Yeah,
because he's a big dude, and I would have made him roll.
No, before I go down, or before I turn around and go down, and just remember, I know if anything goes wrong.
Oh God! And with that, the bacon smell gets a little more profuse.
Oink.
All right, so Mordecai, what else are you gonna do to this poor cop?
As Mordecai is standing there with him, he's going to say, "Now, my good man, you seem like a reasonable sort, don't you?" And he's going to wait for the guy to nod his head yes.
I mean, he's like nodding the whole time. I mean, I like to think of myself as a reasonable man, yeah.
Good, because, well, as you can see here, I have numerous contingencies in place, because I know how easy it would be for you to say, "Oh, they came in here and they intimidated me." And when Mordecai says that, he sort of makes a rotund gesture while mocking his voice.
Oh, shit!
So that's why, and he's going to lead him over to the cell door where the portly dude is now still tied in the rope with a modified noose around his neck, standing on a stool. And Mordecai says, "It would be a shame for your charge here to be found and arrested dead instead of dead or alive." Right? Right. And it would be unfortunate if that happened under your watch. They could put you on the wall. Oh no. Do you know what they would do to people like you on the wall?
Hold on just a second. I've got to roll a charisma save for this guy because you called him fat.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you called him portly. You made the rotund gesture.
Well, yeah,
Oh,
but I
fuck.
didn't use those words.
Oh, fuck. Boys, he natted. He nat
1 or 20.
one.
He's
So as you
extremely self-conscious.
as you're talking to this guy, he's gonna look down at his feet and
That he
He's just
can't
gonna start
see.
that
crying.
he can't see, and no, he's gonna start peeing his pants.
Oh, does it smell like
Congratulations, Mordecai.
asparagus in the building now?
No,
Mordecai's gonna look down at his feet and watch how they're puddling and say, "This is why you wouldn't do so well on the wall."
hey, you know what, man? Fuck you. Okay, get the hell out of here before I have you arrested for mocking an officer.
Just out from one of the windows, you hear, "You sure do got a pretty mouth."
I
And
hate
on
you.
the way out, Mordecai's gonna say, "I would take that as a threat and move along, but I'm afraid you'd have to arrest everybody in town." And Mordecai's gonna step out and close the door behind him.
Jesus Christ. Are you two going back to the circus now?
Oh yeah.
We figured out we'll just move on and open up a shop for the roast business.
Holy fuck. Oh, that guy. Why did I have to roll on that one for him?
Oh, I loved it.
Alright, as you go back to the circus, the guards were warned beforehand about a quote unquote one-eyed bastard and a man the size of a bear were coming. And the guards look at Borthon first, because they can see him approaching first.
I would like to note my tower shield does have an iron bear symbol on it.
Oh, and let it be known that while Mordecai was wearing that makeup, he actually, on the front of his eye patch, it was colored in white with a pupil drawn on it.
I fucking hate you. That's beautiful.
Yeah, no, there is an iron bear symbol on my shield to solidify me as the Iron Bear.
So they're just gonna like hurriedly wave you in, like going fucking fanatical at the size of Borthon and the fact that this man has an eye drawn on his eye patch. Actually, Mordecai, as you're coming in, what is your passive perception?
You should
14.
keep the eye on. You should keep the eye on there just permanently, just to fuck with
Just
people.
to fuck with people.
Yeah, if you want him to be distracted, he could be taking a rag to his face just to clean that off.
Fuck, hold on. I wanna Borthon, what's your passive perception as well?
12.
12. Alright, so 26.
Oh.
13. As you guys are coming in, you notice that your entire caravan is being watched, like directly on the wall of the wall surrounding the keep. There are 4 figures just watching.
Do they look like guards?
If you want to roll a perception check, I will tell you.
That is a 15.
So you
And hold on.
okay.
That's a
Yeah,
17
no.
for me.
Both of you know for a fact these people aren't guards because they are wearing dark cloaks with silver engravings along
I was about to say
hoods.
Batman?
Yes, absolutely. They're fucking Batman. And with that, we're gonna keep you guys heading towards the what's that fucking?
So they're on the top of the walls, you said?
Yeah, they're on the top of the wall.
Okay.
Second Mordecai locks eyes with one, he's going to form his hands into the shape of a heart and look directly at one. Just before just shrugging his shoulders and keep walking.
Roll me performance. I want to see how this plays out.
Hey, that's a 17.
Alright, so you notice the one you stare at puts their hand over what you would appear to be their mouth and slowly walk away. You don't know if they're blushing or if they're going to puke. But now instead of 4, there are 3.
Nice.
I can just imagine in the midst of just Zevos and Tiggy putting up the big tent, just like, all right, so Tiggy, what score are we gonna hit?
Well, Tiggy, what score are we gonna hit?
I mean, I could probably ask the guard to see where they keep all their prized artifacts and treasures.
Yeah, they're totally gonna tell you that.
I mean, most castles leave on display, right?
No. Castles have treasure rooms for a reason.
You
Good
know, if
point.
you want to go ask a guard, Tiggy, I'm pretty sure they'd be shocked to hear a squirrel talking, or even
And
worse,
think they're
one
high.
talking inside their head.
Yeah, I'm just gonna like approach one of the guards.
So, as you approach this guard, what are you gonna do to get his attention?
I'm just gonna like tap
No
tap
one will
it.
believe you.
I'm just gonna like
No, look.
tap on his like his shin guard.
He's gonna look down at you. Hey, you fucking see this? And you clearly notice there's nobody next to him. So you don't know if this guard is like mentally stable or not. He's fucking square. He's talking to me. He sounds thickly Aussie, by the way. It's fantastic.
I'm just gonna telepathically like talk to him, just like, hey, can you point me to where the treasure is?
I want to know where the... I'll lose my job if I tell you where the treasure is.
I'm just a squirrel though.
Roll
This would
perception.
be, this would be deception.
Oh yeah, roll deception.
And he is just a squirrel.
Fuck. That's a damn that one. I'm rolling for shit. Okay.
He's gonna kind of shoo his hand away at you. Nah, can't tell you where it's at, little squirrel. Though I will say, how the fuck can you speak to me? In my head, can you hear the other guy too? And he's gonna once again just like kind of throw his right finger out towards his right, or throw his right thumb out towards his right, and there's nobody sitting there.
And
How
I'm just,
far did Tiggy go?
He went about 300 feet, maybe 400.
Never mind.
Yeah,
I'm
no, that's a
just
little
gonna-
far to be able to hear.
I'm gonna change my tone. I'm going to just go to like a deep demonic like voice.
Okay. No. Go ahead and give it to me. I want to hear it.
I can't really do a voice right now.
Who wants to do a demonic squirrel voice?
I'll do it.
Listen here, you piece of shit.
Who the fuck is that?
Not me.
That was me.
Jeez,
That was me.
I've got a giant jar here of mixed nuts here. I'm in the mood.
what the fuck?
Let me be a
What?
squirrel.
What the fuck's that? You know what?
Are you
I
guys
said-
like my thing?
I need a second. I need a Tiggy. You're gonna be the judge on who's gonna do your demonic voice for this session.
I will happily do it.
Okay. Do you want your squirrel to sound like a squirrel? Or do you want it to sound like a demon?
Well, he did say demonic voice.
Oh.
Yeah, he did say demonic voice.
Oh, demonic squirrel.
Right. But does the voice in his head match the voice that comes out?
That is for Tiggy to decide.
Yeah. Is he like little Nicky? Does the voice inside of his head even have a speech impediment?
Holy fuck. Tiggy,
Oh,
that's
just
on
shoot
you.
your shot, dude. Just shoot your shot. Come on.
Okay. What do you want me to say?
Tiggy.
Yeah, give us a line. Give us a one-liner.
What's my line?
What's my line?
Let me think here.
Come on, man. You're supposed to know. You're supposed to know what you want to say.
I will server mute y'all. Tiggy, speak.
I'm typing it out.
Why? Oh, sore throat. Yeah, never
Okay.
mind. While he's typing out, am I too loud? Am I too soft? What's up?
You're
You're
good.
doing good, man.
Okay,
Yeah.
fantastic. I just wanted to make sure.
You're definitely too soft.
I can change that.
I sent it.
All right, so
Okay.
Tosh, you go first.
Go ahead.
Oh no, okay. Mordecai,
The
go
hell?
first.
No, ladies first. Mordecai's the one's in drag.
Okay. Hold on.
How the fuck's that supposed to? Okay.
Sore throat. He can't do voices. Did he actually use words or?
Yes,
Oh.
I'm looking at him.
It's gonna be demonic
okay.
sounding, but
Let's
it's
see
like a
here.
mental shock.
So I gotta get purely into the squirrel zone for this one.
Well, you've got nuts in your hands, so
Yes.
Use the power of the nut.
Okay. I am an eldritch being, so you will show me the treasure now, or I will kill the other voices. See, I'd make him sound like that.
all right.
But also, while I was saying this, I'm holding a cashew.
Aurora, you're up.
God. Give me a sec. Now I can't do the voices because that was actually really good.
Do it.
Okay. I gotta channel the inner squirrel.
I am an eldritch being. You will show me the treasure now, or I will kill the other voice.
I like Mordecai's.
Okay, that's what I thought. Yep, go ahead.
All right.
Listeners out there, if you
I
like
like
my
the-
voice, you should like, share, and subscribe.
All right. So Mordecai, I need you to do that again, but more in character.
With more passion.
I need you to feel yourself while you're doing it.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Passion.
All right.
More footwork. More footwork.
Can his face change? Can he morph from like a happy squirrel to like kind of like a possum or something?
Tiggy, can you?
Can he do like a full on Bilbo transformation when this happens?
That is up to
Um,
Tiggy.
Yeah, I can attempt to.
All right. Tiggy, roll performance.
19.
You absolutely fucking can. Now, as he's saying this, I want you to roll intimidation. So
Okay.
right now, Mordecai, Tiggy's face looks kind of like an angry possum. So like your
Okay.
average Florida person.
Yeah, right. When he starts to say it, it's going to start out like very, very squirrel. I am an eldritch being, but you will show me the treasure now, or I will kill the other voices.
Holy shit! That paired with the 16. Tiggy, was that good in your opinion? I think it was fantastic.
Yeah.
I did have a bit of gravel throw there.
No, honestly, I think it sold a little better than you think. So, the with that 16, the guard is gonna kind of like step back a little. Don't kill. Fuck. Hold on. Ozzy. Hey, don't kill the other guy. All right, come on. That's Italian, Josh. Either way, he's gonna like freak
That's
out a
the other
little.
guy coming through.
He's gonna freak out a little, and you know what? Right this way, Mr. Squirrel. Come on, follow me. Follow me.
I'm just
And
gonna
he's
climb
gonna
up on his
lead.
shoulder.
He's gonna lead Tiggy through the main opening of this of the keep. As soon as you walk in, the inside is extremely ornate. There is a large glass chandelier in the shape of a crescent moon with what seems to be teardrops as the reflective glass. Two large grand staircases go up either side. Fuck you, Austin. And he leads you to the left and down a small series of tunnels. I'm going to have you roll history on this later to remember this path. to a large vault that instead of having like a bank door, it's just a really big iron gate that is crisscrossed so small creatures can't get in.
Good thing I'm tiny. Good thing I'm tiny.
And then he is going to lead you back out, set you on the ground. Yeah, you're a good squirrel, Mr. Squirrel.
Thank you. I like seeing treasure. That's all I wanted. I just wanted to
That's
see
all
it.
you wanted? So, in the treasure room, you saw what looked to be a massive trunk with 4 large piles of gold equaling out to about 50,000 plus.
Mm. Don't derail. Don't derail.
I'm trying to say the night.
Yep, you can say. Do you guys mind if Raven says goodnight to everybody?
Go on.
Okay. Go ahead and say goodnight to everybody real quick, sweetie.
Good night, everyone.
Get closer.
I say that did not pick her up.
Good night, everyone.
There you go.
Oh my
Nerd.
god!
Okay.
Hi, child.
Now go lay down, okay? I love you.
Okay.
Okay, go on. That is the sweetness of having an 8-year-old.
Mommy, did you hear me?
Children, bro. I don't need
50,000
any. I
plus
don't need
gold, a
trunk.
large trunk,
Yeah.
2
Zevos, shut the
great
fuck up.
swords about the size of Mordecai. How tall is Mordecai? Like 6 something?
Yeah, he's 6.5.
Yeah, so
6'6".
about 6'6", 6'5" are the size of these great swords, Tiggy. You think the only person who might be able to wield them is Borthon himself because they're just that big. And honestly, not much else. Just look to be kind of, the standard shit you've seen in vaults before. I have a feeling you've robbed places before.
Yeah.
I fucking called it. Alright, so. Mordecai, you are working door.
Mm-hmm.
Botafir, what are you going to do in the circus? Are you going to do a performance? Are you going to be kind of like hired hand? What do you want to do, bud?
Butterfield is kind of, no offense, above all that in his own mind. He's just kind of imposing his invitation and looking around for whatever the calling is that brought him here. So he's kind of, as long as these characters that he's met are letting him close, he's observing them, and he's doing whatever he can to like be around, be around, and just observe until he finds that sense of, oh, this is why I'm here.
Well, I'll give
So
y'all a
maybe
little bit
someone
of
called him out. Go ahead.
No, okay. I'm going to give y'all a little bit of spoilers. That chest is what Botafir is here for. That chest is what you all are here for, technically.
Okay.
Okay,
So,
that's cool.
Botafir, roll me a perception check, please. I want to see if you see the 3 people that are... Tiggy, what the
No.
fuck?
I would like to point out if they do ask me to do like an act, I do have something I can do.
That's fantastic, because I honestly meant to ask you this week. So, Botafir, you're not going to see them. You're too engrossed in this magical feeling you feel emanating from the castle itself. It doesn't seem like aligned in any way, like neutral, good, or anything like that. It just kind of... It's this massive magical pressure coming from the castle itself.
Also, I would add that his senses might be thrown off a little bit because he's receiving what he doesn't he's not exactly sure where the signal's coming from. But as soon as he got here, he met an Asamar, sister of the same, and then freaking talking squirrels coming out of the sky. So he's like, oh, that's the sign. And so he's kind of confused. So that's kind of why he's perceiving everything. That's why I would say he's kind of off the mark because he's kind of just all over the place with, oh, this is it. Oh, wait, no, this is it.
Okay,
Oh,
gotcha.
so
Sounds
yeah.
good. Sounds good. Zevos, what are you doing in all this while you're setting up the big tent? Like, what's going through your Twinkie mind?
Well, those certainly are words.
Unfortunately, yes. Zevos? Somebody pull a string. He's not talking.
Oh, my bad. Wait, you said what?
I said, what's going through your mind while you're setting everything up and all that? You know it's an important performance.
Okay, so you're like, well, if today's the day I fuck up, I'm just gonna have to, I can probably find somewhere else to go,
Fantastic.
Fall,
Roll me.
could fall back on my old ways.
Do me a slight favor. Roll me a perception check as well.
Son of a bitch, it was on 13. Fuck. It was lost in thought.
Yeah, no, you're too lost in thought over wondering if you're going to be able to shoot well enough that you don't see the three people standing on the ledge.
It's like, I mean, if this doesn't go well, I can always go back to the old ways before I joined. I say fuck it. I mean,
Aurora, my lovely Aurora. Roll me 1-2. Yeah.
Perception.
Tiggy, I need one from you too.
No.
No,
Right.
you're a little drained from you're a little drained from healing earlier, and Tiggy, you're too
Obsessed with treasure.
obsessed with all that treasure you saw. You're just kind of you're fucking ready. All right. So I have this lovely thing planned for the performance itself.
I'm afraid.
It's going to be fantastic.
Everyone dies. The end.
No, I'm not that mean.
I am. I've done it.
I do have one request. Tosh, mute yourself for a couple of seconds. Oh, okay. So, allow me to set the scene. A large, dusty tent. Thousands in the crowd. This tent is bigger on the inside, by the way. The center field has been scraped and sanded.
Stop dying.
All you see is one man sitting in the center, and then a spotlight gleams from up above. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the stage. The largest traveling circus of all the lands of Aloria. Featuring, and he's going to point towards Zevos. The best trick shot on this damn plane of existence, Zevos Thiel. Zevos, fire off a couple rounds.
Bang, bang, bang.
That was fan-fucking-tastic.
Bang, bang, bang.
There we go.
I mean, it's not like they can really hear the shits.
Oh, yeah, fair.
Can it be canon that he makes the bang noises with his mouth?
You know, can we
I
say
really
like
want it
he
to
can make it where the silent shot happens when
No,
he needs
fuck
it?
you. No,
Damn
fuck
No,
you.
I'm
it.
saying
Yeah,
as
I want
the
him to
yeah,
make the
as
pew
the
bang,
shots
sounds.
bang,
happen, he's just like
yeah,
bang,
the-
bang, bang.
I want him to make the pew sounds with his mouth. I did not hear that, Borthon. Somebody pull the string. He's not talking.
You weren't supposed to hear it.
Oh, okay. Never mind then. He's going to point to a seemingly empty area. The fantastic. Shit. Fuck. Can y'all hear me now?
Yep.
The
I could hear you
fantastic,
before.
the magical, the insane Tiggy. Tiggy, what are you gonna do when you're introduced?
I'm just gonna throw my cards at like some targets.
Roll me performance. With
That's not
advantage.
20.
Okay, never mind. Don't worry about the with advantage. Fuck's sake. So as you throw them up, they become electrified, and when they hit the targets themselves, obviously they're bullseyes with that amount of performance. But when they hit, you work a little magic into your fingers, and the targets disappear into doves. Is that good?
Yes, magic.
Borthon, I want you in a strongman outfit, please.
No, I'm in my.
I'm begging you.
Yeah. No,
Okay.
I am in my chainmail. Because while he is doing performances, he is just always ready.
The massive bell of the ball himself, Sir Borthon, the Iron Bear. And how are you going to introduce yourselves? Or yourself, Borthon?
Do I have my hammer and shield on me?
You absolutely do.
All right. I just slammed them together a few times.
Roll me intimidation?
No, not trying to intimidate, just signifying I am here.
Butterfield, you can say what you're doing out loud.
Oh, I just didn't want to interrupt. Yeah.
No.
Body
Go
Fear's
ahead. I
gonna go up.
absolutely want to know what everybody's doing.
You sound far away
Yeah.
again.
Oh, sorry. Better?
Butterfield's gonna go up near the front row after seeing Tigger perform. That brought him to the front, and now he's up close watching just beats of a man that he hasn't really met but knows is one of the people of the show.
And Mordecai, where is your big ass
at? Mordecai would be by the door, like between the crowds, but watching the ring.
So as you're by the door watching the ring, you notice those three people from before have walked in past your gaze and are now sitting in the very top bleachers, intently staring at Corvin and Borthon right now. Borthon, sorry.
Can I roll to fire a warning shot just to get their attention? Shoot at their feet, because I'm pretty sure they aren't supposed to be here.
That's a lot of people in the crowd, but you know what? You're a trick shot as well.
Yep.
I'm gonna.
This is a carnivore or caravan, so might be part of the
That's
show. You never
a
know.
15.
Let me think real quick.
He's
No,
gonna turn it
15's
into an
pretty
American
adept
school.
shot.
He's not gonna shoot a random kid.
He's gonna turn it into an American school.
As you go to take your shot, you're contacted mentally, not physically, nothing like that. But as you pull the trigger, you're going to hear the words, "Now, one-eyed one. Now's not the time." And your bullet's going to freeze midair and just drop to the ground.
Hold on.
Okay. What am I holding on to?
A 13 sleight of hand to catch that bullet and reload it back into the gun before it hits the ground.
Yeah, no, that's absolutely good. It's your gun. You know how it works the best.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's absolutely good.
Yeah, once it fires, he just reaches out, grabs the bullet, puts it back, and says, I guess not.
No, for the beginning.
But
okay, sorry, go ahead. My bad.
My revolvers aren't silenced, though.
Yeah, no, everybody's going to hear that. And a small portion of the crowd is going to look towards you, but the vast majority have their eyes directly on Corvin. Anybody proficient in Arcana in this group?
Nope.
I'm not.
Oh, Badifia.
I am not, but I have a +2.
Nope.
I am, but I have a +1.
But if you roll Arcana with advantage.
Nice. 18.
Fantastic. All right, so you're going to be able to see this clearly. You still sense the magical pressure you were feeling beforehand, coming from the castle, but as soon as Corvin started speaking, that pressure immediately cut out, and you felt this, like, charming, loving presence, you know, just this yearn to have everybody's eyes on him come from him, almost like he's casting a charm. Even when the gun goes off, you notice around you that the people, you know, in the closest ring cannot take their eyes off this man.
Interesting. Very well.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, to start this lovely show, Sir Borthon, the Iron Bear, and the Lady Minette will perform for you. Where is it?
Strength and grace.
A lovely dance that they prefer to call Strength and Grace. Sir Borthon, the stage is yours. And with that, no casting, no verbal or any components used. He just instantly disappears. No puff of smoke, nothing. He just disappears. Borthon, you have been here long enough to know. Aurora, basically everybody but Badifur right now would know for a fact that he has slid on a ring of invisibility and is now just absolutely fucking booking it towards the back of the big top.
Do we see little dust clouds? Do we see little dust clouds?
So Zevos, Borthon, and Tiggy, roll me perception with advantage because you know for a fact that's exactly what he did. Actually, no, don't even worry about rolling. Don't even worry about rolling. But Mordecai, I do want you to roll with advantage.
Okay.
So,
And that's funny that I wouldn't know because I do have plans on crashing this the show afterwards. So yeah, that's perfect.
I'm sorry, you wanted me to roll?
yeah, I do want you to roll perception as well.
Okay. So my first roll is a 21.
Yeah, no, that's perfectly fine.
Yeah.
Dude,
That's
your foot
literally
would
his
get
best
smashed.
skill.
Tiggy, there is nothing you're gonna be able to do. He's just gonna fucking bulldoze over you.
Yeah,
They're just
no,
gonna see a
you
squirrel flip around.
You are way too small to even try that.
I would pay money to see that, though. I'm not gonna lie. Like IRL squirrel just fucking trip a dude. Yeah, Mordecai, Borthon, Tiggy, Zevos, and Aurora all see
Poof, 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 poof.
little puffs of sand and little divots when he hits the ground, and you know for a fact he's running to find his alcohol.
Zevos just go turn around and just, whoa, and just hush not to just die laughing.
Roll me performance to see if you can
Keep a straight face.
you can keep a straight face. I'm not gonna say at disadvantage. I'm gonna say just straight.
The extortion is getting to him.
Extortion, if it's willing.
It
Or
is
I
still
should have rolled to
extortion.
trip the little fucker while he's invincible.
What do I need to roll?
Performance.
Performance?
Yeah, we'll see if you keep a straight face.
9. He's
No,
fucking
see,
dying.
You
He's
are
dying.
fucking dead. You are busting out, just ass blasting. The second you see that ring go on, you're dead. Like that first footfall, it's over.
I'm just gonna turn to face him.
Oh, Zevos?
Yeah, and just, you are a professional. Act like it.
And I'm going to turn the stage to Sir Borthon, because he gave me an amazing synopsis of what he's going to do. And
So
I'm closing my eyes so I can see it IRL.
No, it does require something to be set up. So how does that work?
Just tell me what needs to be set up real quick.
A tall central platform about 15 to 20 feet high is put up in the middle of the area. Ropes, trapeze.
So the ropes and the trapeze are already set up. So all we really need then, I guess, is
there's a platform and a balance beam. Essentially, up there is an intricate aerial obstacle course.
Okay, so we just have an intricate aerial. Okay, so you're gonna hear very softly. Hurry up, get in the fucking gear! Come on! We need that shit out there right now. It should have been out there before. What the fuck? And you know for a fact that he has already slammed down 2 fucking drinks, and he is starting to get piss drunk.
All right. So I can't really do anything until that's set up.
It takes about 45 seconds because these guys are professionals to get it all set up, and you are clear to go. The stage is yours.
Right. So it starts off with her essentially doing flips and leaps across the balance beam. And I come out carrying this massive iron pillar. And I plant it down in the middle, and it just goes thud. And then about 20 seconds after that, do I need to roll for this because it has me catching her?
I will say with advantage.
All right, what do you want me to roll? Athletics?
Either or, to be honest. Whatever you have more in.
As I say, my strength and athletics are the same.
Oh, then yeah, go ahead and roll whatever you please. Roll it with advantage because I'm going to assume you guys have practiced this once or twice.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. But no, she leaps towards me, and we'll see how this goes. 13?
It's a little rough and ragged, but the crowd can't tell. I will say the crowd can't tell. But you do manage to catch her just fine.
Yeah. So I catch her one arm, I spin her, and, she goes back up.
Okay.
Comes back down, using my shoulders and my arms, which are just outstretched, as launching points, essentially. And she goes on to various ropes or, the trapeze in between.
Let me roll an acrobatics for her real quick. Fuck. She's got a +6. 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. That is going to be perfect. A 23 will have Marias catch her and slam her right back down towards you. She's basically he's going to grab her. They're going to spin midair.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to balance on the beam and then just throw her right back down to you.
All right. And then she goes back up, top of the central platform. I am below. And, dramatic effect, drum roll. Leaps down, catch her again. Do I need another roll for that, or am I still coasting off of the 13?
You can coast off the 13, but I do want you to roll. Hold on. Did you roll athletics?
Yeah, I rolled athletics last time.
You know what? Yeah, you can coast off that 13. Like I said, you guys have practiced this a few times. You know how how small she is. I'll absolutely allow you to coast off.
Yeah. As I say, and I just catch her midair, both hands, triumphant pose. And, that's the end. I carry her off. She's standing on my shoulder, balancing on one foot.
Give me performance with advantage plus double add your proficiency.
So expertise.
Yes, yeah, thank you. I forgot the fucking term. You'd think I would know that.
I just enabled expertise so I can just roll performance.
That's perfect. Yeah, go ahead.
That's going to be a 15.
So as you're carrying her off, the crowd itself is going absolutely fucking haywire. And traveling with this circus long enough, you know for a fact that those stands are not meant for that. But as you go off, you catch the three figures you saw earlier staring intently in the crowd. They're not like cheering or anything like that. They are deadpan, just following you with their eyes. Like they don't even see the net, but they see you.
Who's working security?
Door guy is
No, not door, just security in general. Is it just me and Mordecai?
Yeah, it's you and Mordecai right now. It's kind of been a hard year for the troop itself. They haven't been able to really hire on new guards. So it's literally just you and Mordecai at this point.
Okay. No, as we're walking off, just to where only she can hear me, I'm just like, I told you there was a reason he should go.
You know what, Mr. Bortan? That was fucking fantastic. We're gonna have to do it again at the next show, huh?
We'll see. As I'm just, I make my way towards the back, exit out the rear entrance or whatever, and I post up by the front of the door, not inside, and just keep my eye on him.
All right. So, Zevos, you're technically up
Yes.
next, but somebody wanted to bust in. Austin, can you please play that sound, please? You know what sound I'm talking about.
I want to bust in. That's right. I want to bust in and touch them.
What sound this is?
And that's exactly That's exactly what's gonna happen.
So
Because
before anybody comes up, Botafir, the stage is yours.
so
Damn it,
after
I
the
had it sound
performance,
negative.
Butterfier getting a sense, he kind of sensed a shift in the forces after uh,
Feel a disturbance in the
Frodo
force.
took the reins. Yeah, before he disappeared. I didn't know what you guys know. All I know is he disappeared, and before he disappeared, there was a change in the energy. So I would like to gather his attention. I don't know where he went, but I know this is one way I might gather his attention. So Body Fear is gonna hop over as you're walking off the stage. Borathon, Body Fear is gonna walk into the stage and he's gonna raise his voice and I am Badu Fear, and he's gonna use a minor illusion to kind of raise his voice a little bit and to the audience
I don't think that's
and
how illusion works.
I'm actually gonna allow it to. I'm gonna allow it to work like that for right now, just for rule of cool.
I
If that's okay with you.
only reason I said that is because it did say you can create a sound. Its volume can range from a whisper to a scream. So I would like to use it. It even says you can use a lion's roar, beating drums, or any other sound you choose. So as a matter of fact, I would like to add some beating drums in the background, like you can. There's like this aura of lion like rumbling. There's just this celestial dominance coming through. I am Badufir of the celestial order of the material realm, and I will present to you my power. And he will use a combination of the minor illusion, the mold earth, and the shape water to do a beautiful dance. He will create mold earth to uh, create springboards as he jumps off of the ground in a springboard fashion, doing beautiful somersaults and landing to some mold earth water that catches him in a soothing caress and spins him around. And he will cast light from his axe and use his hex blade ability to cause forth a darker, different, majestic light and throw it high into the air. And I might have to roll for this to see if I catch it, but
Yeah, roll me
he's gonna
performance.
do that type of show. And
I am gonna let you guys know that you are not wasting any spell slots or bullets. I'm not really gonna track bullets anyway for Zevos and Mordecai because we all know that gets annoying.
The way I always used bullets and stuff in my campaign when running gunslingers also was, if the encounter started running along, I would just tell my players when they were running low on ammo.
Yeah, I remember you telling me that back when
Yeah.
I was playing. Fuck, I can't remember his name, but yeah, I know who you're talking about.
well, I was just using cantrips anyway, so
Oh
it was
well, I
all
mean, you
good.
can, dude. You can use whatever spell slots you want. I'm not. I'm. This is supposed to be like a big grand performance to show how capable you all are. So, balls to the wall.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. He's using the whole arena to display his power, but that's pretty much it. He's changing. He did what he did.
So as Botafir finishes, um, uh, you all notice that the steps in the ground are coming back towards the middle, and Corvin's gonna take off his ring, and he's gonna appear again out of nowhere. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is our newest act, the majestic Botafur. And he's gonna kind of get close to him. Botafur, what the fuck's your last name? Botafur.
I am the arbiter, Badufia.
Botafur, the
Is it?
majestic arbiter.
Yes.
And now, for the best trick shot you have ever seen, the man, the myth, the legend, Zevos. How do you pronounce your last name?
Style.
Thyle? Okay, I was right. Zevos.
Yeah.
And then his
For
voice-
anybody around, like Mordecai, when they're saying the best trick shot you've ever seen, Mordecai clears his throat.
Corbin's just gonna look at you. He knows you're a very good shot, but he's also trying to run. He's also trying to run the circus, and you've
I
never
know.
offered.
Yeah.
The majestic Zevos Thyle, and like his voice is gonna like drop into this deep, dark growl, and he's once again just gone. Zevos, the stage is yours, please. That routine you sent me was fantastic.
Yes. So when Zevos steps up, I assume, well, his act has things already set up for it.
Yeah, I was
So
gonna say he's been doing this
yeah.
act for a while.
Yeah.
He does add new things every once in a while, but like the crew knows to generally, as soon as Borthon's done, that Zevos
Get
is up
everything ready.
next. So like as Borthon's leaving and Botafir's doing his shenanigans, which I love, by the way, Botafir, that was fantastic. They're just gonna slide everything in, so you are perfectly ready to go. And please,
Yeah. So
please
at
give us
the first thing that happens is 3 different kind of gongs are gonna kind of drop down from the ceiling, I would say.
Oh, hold on. Let me roll a strength check for Marias because he's the one holding one of the gongs.
All right.
You said gongs, right?
I heard dongs.
Kind of like
I heard dongs.
I said gong.
I heard
Gong with a
dongs.
G. I said gong with a G.
Please tell
I
me I'm
heard
not
dong
the-
again. I just heard dong again.
exactly. Just
Are you ready?
giant brass dongs.
That was an 18. How heavy are these gongs?
I mean, they're
Yeah,
only about
that's how you say it, Zevo.
Yeah, gong.
gong. Fine, I'll fucking enunciate. They're about
Yeah, so we
each
don't
one
hear
is
dong again.
is about 15 to 25 pounds. So they're solid enough to where the bullet's just not gonna fly through it.
All right, so yeah, no, that he's gonna be just fine with what he rolled.
Yeah. And in
Zevos.
the back, like kind of above, like high above, like the 3rd row, there is a target. And he's just gonna pull out his revolver, kind of twirl it around, and just announce, like, if you would all look up above the 3rd row, there is a target. This gong here, and he fires and kind of narrates, like, the bullet will ricochet off of that one, hit, and bullseye straight through the target above. It's just, that is just a show. The fuck? Are you all talking? Okay, I'm not gonna ask.
Nothing. Keep going. I'm liking this. Come on.
Yeah. And then he is going to fire off 2 more to kind of, one right below the bullseye, and then another to snap it off of the actual rope that is hanging on. Like, whoever catches that can keep it.
Don't forget you have to make bang bang with your mouth.
So
Yeah.
as you do it, there are 4 women that are going to immediately jump to the into the stands and start looking for those for those bullets. Because Zevos, he may be a twink, but he is very hot.
Like, all right. For my next act, and he's going to look.
The fuck? This man gets 2?
I get multiple.
Yeah.
Potiphar, would you like to come up?
Sure.
And there's going to be these 4 clay pigeons. He's just going to hand them to you. Like, just toss them up whenever. One at a time. twice. It doesn't matter.
What? What am I? What was that?
You're
He handed
throwing,
you
you're
four.
He
throwing,
wants, yeah,
Or
he wants
clay
you to throw
pigeons.
shit. He
Yeah,
wants you to
yeah.
throw shit.
Throw
Oh,
things.
you're gonna.
Like
All
one
right,
at a
yeah,
time,
yeah.
2 at a time, all 4 at the same time. Doesn't matter.
I'll do a nice little 1, 2, 1.
Bang, 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 bang.
Not picking up.
roll me performance.
Bang, bang, bitch.
No, not you, me.
Talking to you. I'm talking to our fucking DM.
Oh.
Roll me performance to see how
Performance.
well you keep your cool.
It almost landed on that 20, but that's an 8.
You know what? I would have accepted the nat 20. But
It almost.
as you're doing your shadow leap, you are actually like when you disappear from the middle, you're going to appear by those girls that are freaking out and looking for your bullets, and I want you to just kind of like hand one of them a card. You know what I'm talking about?
Just kind of.
Yeah, that one. Yeah, for your next one. I want you to hand her a card and then disappear and reappear at the center of the ring, shooting 3 more shots. If that's okay with you, it is your act, but
yeah.
I thought that would be incredibly thematic.
Oh yeah, no, it would. And then talking about the shadow loop shot, that is going to be the next thing. Thank you, Potiphar. Now, and there are going to be a couple of targets set up. Like, for this one, and he's going to point his revolver at one target, and then he's going to disappear, and another one is going to get shot.
Oh fuck! I did not mean to interrupt your shit. I thought you were doing that
No,
one.
no, that was a. Yeah,
Oh
no,
my
that is
god, that
fine.
was the. Oh, dude, I'm.
Oh, yeah, no, you're fine. You're fine.
I missed the mirror
Like-
reflection. So and we can just add that into this one.
Yeah, just add it into this one.
Yeah.
Like-
Okay.
And then he appears aiming at the one that was just shot, disappears, and another one is broke. And then he's going to disappear again into the stands, hands off a card to one of the ladies,
Swooning women.
one of the women, and then just going to disappear, and both of the last 2 targets are going to get shot. All right. So, with the fair lady that I just handed the card to, like to come down.
Let me generate her name real quick.
I can generate a name.
Yeah, give me a name real quick.
Blanche Mifton.
Plants. What?
That sounds like a
Blanche?
man.
CLANCHE Mifton. MIFTON.
That sounds like a man.
That
You
is-
sound like a man.
Well,
Hope so.
well, he's a guy, so.
He's not. So,
So, as. Can you say her name one more time for me, Shido, please? Because I'm not saying that fucking name.
Blanche Mifton.
As she strolls down a pretty half-elf woman of she looks like she's about to hit 30. She has long, dark black hair, pointed ears, and freckles all over her face. No, Mordecai, you cannot try to seduce her.
she's
Well, I
very
wasn't
young.
planning on it. I have bigger aspirations.
Yeah, I fucking bet you do. She's got the
Look,
card
hey.
in between her teeth.
You know, the few times that I have been to a circus in my life, this wasn't exactly a place that I thought, hey, maybe this should be where I expand my dating profile.
I was expecting you to say something along the line, or a word starting with CL and ending in Y. I'm proud you didn't. Anyway, she is holding the card in between her teeth. Austin, thank you for saying the word, because I couldn't.
All right.
She is holding the card in her teeth, and she's gonna walk up to Zevos. You know, I've heard your act before, and I'm ready for it. And she is just gonna like sit there and lean her head back, waiting for you to do it.
And
Oh man,
what card would I have given her?
you gave her the Queen of Hearts.
Queen of Hearts.
You did it on purpose too.
Oh yeah. And
would you like her to jump in the air or anything to add to a little bit of performance?
As she is walking away, like, by the way, you can do whatever.
No, she's. Oh, now that's an idea.
And he is going to just kind of flick out the cylinder. Kind of
think Daddy.
throw some more in there. We'll throw more bullets in it.
Can we have Borthon throw her up in the air?
If you'd like.
Zevos, what do you think?
Actually, give me 1 second. Borthon, big buddy, come here.
All right.
So, if you would so kindly take this pretty woman and toss her in the air.
She is not even a buck, by the way. You're used to this. You chucked a 90-pound squirrel halfway to
no fucking problem. No roll needed. Woo!
She goes up right near the top of the big top itself.
And I will make sure to catch her as she comes back down.
Actually, I wanted Zevos too.
I can.
Boy would get crushed.
No. I have an idea for this.
Yeah,
Zevos,
but
go ahead and I guess roll to hit.
Alrighty.
Oh, please, nat one.
Honestly, even if you nat one, you're gonna hit.
God damn it. It just takes her out instead of the
Almost a
card.
nat 20. 13.
So you're gonna release two quick.
Basically, what I'm trying to do is fire 2 shots and hit both corners of the actual hearts.
Yeah, you're gonna hit both hearts. Like you're gonna hit. She's gonna spit it out slightly, and it's gonna flip around, and you're gonna hit the other one, and she's gonna catch it in her teeth. And then I want you to disappear, into your shadows and be waiting for her to come down, like standing on the trapeze piece, and you're just gonna catch it. Shut the fuck up, Austin.
Fucking perfect.
I will say roll performance with expertise right now, because you haven't done it to this extent before, but you know this is an important performance, so you're gonna go a little all out.
Alrighty. So we now 17.
Perfect. You know that literally I had a 16 for the thing for this, so it beats it.
Let's go.
Can you disappear in the shadows while holding somebody? Because if you can, I want you to just disappear in the shadows and then reappear in the middle of the ring, holding her.
I mean, it doesn't say I can,
but it doesn't say you can't.
I would
flavor text. Yeah, flavor text.
Austin, you're another DM. Mordecai, you're also another DM. Flavor text?
Yeah.
I'm also a DM. I'm also a DM. Like I said, I am also a DM. I would flavor that shit so much.
Out of it. All right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hold on. Since everybody was talking at once, what do you want to know?
He is going to disappear in shadows and reappear in the middle of the ring with this chick in his hands.
Yeah, that's cool. I did roll a goal that.
Thank you. All right, cool.
Yeah. I mean, personally, if I were doing this whole setup here, as far as the circus goes, I would like limit your checks here as far as skill checks to the absolute bonkers degree, because I would assume this is a controlled environment. These are practice routines.
They are practice routines, but
This part isn't.
that part was
Yeah.
not.
Well, yeah, that's pretty much what I mean here. On the extreme level of this is something that you're ass pulling, or when even the DM here can tell, you're going a little extra with it.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
Please, good Zevos, finish out your routine. How you're going to go from that, I have no fucking clue.
I mean, at this point, he's like, in his head, it's like, I'm not going to top that with what I usually end it with.
There is another trick shotter here. You can always have him come in for your
Yeah, it's like
your
I
next one
usually
slash finale.
As he kind of leads her back to her seat, like as he's walking back, he's like, I'm not going to top that by myself. Mordecai. And he's just going to point at you, Mordecai. Come here.
Mordecai, not being a part of this, is going to feign surprise to the crowd, being like, "Who, me?" Just without words. And he's going.
Points towards Mordecai. A spotlight's gonna immediately shine down, and it's Manette holding up the middle finger to Borthon.
Gotcha. Is Mordecai's going to look up and see this too?
Yeah, you're absolutely gonna see it.
He will smirk at this, and he will join up the aisle onto the into the area, into the ring.
All right, so you two, blah, fuck, sorry, brain smooth. Zevos, do you want to explain to him real quick what you two are going to do for your grand finale?
So, what we're going to do is he pulls out these 4 heart-shaped cards, and he's going to toss them in the air, and we're going to collide bullets and have them. We're going to attempt to collide bullets and have him go through each one.
Gotcha.
Now this I want to see.
And yeah, just to play to the crowd here, Mordecai is gonna hold up both of his revolvers, pop the cylinders on there, sling the bullets out, and catch all the bullets into the opposite gun. And then spin the cylinders on his hips before loading them back into his holsters.
And now for my finale. He kind of.
Are you gonna call it that?
Kind of.
Are you gonna use the name you sent me?
Yes. Now for the finale, the heart piercer, and he kind of dramatically bows.
And
he's going to pull out
the girls that
ribbon.
The girls are gonna go nuts. But the one chick that you used for your previous has basically at this point fainted because she's just obsessed.
Yeah.
Is there a puddle on the ground where she was standing?
I think there's multiple in the
I
crowd.
didn't want to say it, but maybe.
There might be multiple in the crowd. Who knows?
There is a leaking faucet somewhere.
Borthon, please act that out.
Oh,
What, the drip?
No, fucking Zevos just off in the distance. You hear cheesy.
Now, was that Borthon or was that somebody in the audience?
Both.
One of the husbands of the chicks who were basically just wooing, just cheesy.
Can we get a heckler? Boo!
But if you're being a heckler. Botafure.
So good wet.
Botafure, motherfucker.
Boom! Boom! Cheese
There we
ball! Get him out of there!
Zevos, he's used to this by now. This probably happened a few times. And he's like,
In,
now, Mordecai,
in my own
it
head
is
canon,
going
I'm
to.
hearing Riley from the Boondocks.
And Zevos
Well,
is going to kind of flower out, will fan out the hearts, and they're going to toss them up.
okay. Do I need to roll to hit?
You know what? No. This time, no. I don't. I want you all to just play it out.
Yeah. So just both of us fire two quick shots, and each of them ricochet off and hit. It's
I
like
will say they only hear two shots because
Yeah.
yours are muted.
No,
And-
he's making sound effects with his mouth. Remember that.
bang bang,
Pew pew.
bang bang. And Zevos is going to hit one of his is going to hit the like the metal surrounding the heart and kind of spin it as it Mordecai shots go through the center of it, and then basically the opposite of that is going to happen to the other, well, the ones that he's aiming at. If that makes any sense.
No, it does.
Okay.
When this routine is over, though, is this like the finale of what you were doing?
Yeah.
Okay. When this routine's over and our shots are fired and those cards are pierced, I got a deck of cards in my own inventory.
I'm listening.
Once the cheers are going through and bows are being taken, Mordecai is going to flip out the top card on the deck and flip it into the air.
All right.
And when it flattens out, Josh, do I have to roll to hit this one?
No, you've been doing this a while.
When this flattens out, no, I want to say this is the first time Mordecai's done this. He's
Then absolutely.
absolutely stealing the show right now.
Attempting to.
Attempting to, yes.
There are two women that will say, no, you have not stolen the show.
I'm gonna shoot both of my guns because that's only a 7.
Yeah. Go ahead, buddy. Yeah, that
does
one
a
hits.
14 hit this card?
Yeah, that one's gonna hit.
All right. As the bullet pierces through it and the card comes cascading down, Mordecai is going to reach out and catch it, and he's holding
The Ace of
a
Spades.
Joker card.
Oh, damn it.
Joker.
All right. So before this ends, fuck. Corvin is going to reappear in between the two of you. Now, boys, it's not a competition, but if you want to, and he's going to hold up 2 decks of cards. Think fast, and he's going to flick them all like high into the air. I need 2 hits from each of you because this is the first time it's happened.
So 6 hits?
6 hits total, 3 from each, yes.
$21.
Oh, Mordecai.
That one.
I got a nat 1
24.
on one also.
So we're each rolling 6.
No, you're each rolling 3.
One more.
Do their guns
each one,
jam?
okay.
Do they misfire?
Okay.
I'm not gonna allow misfires right now. This is
Yeah,
supposed
so
to be.
It'd be funny.
This is
So
supposed
21 and 20, 21 nat 1, 24.
We're gonna ignore the nat ones.
Okay.
So as he does this, the two of your eyes are kind of like marksman. You've been shooting all your life. Hone in immediately on the cards, Zevos, you're gonna fan the fucking hammer. Because I don't know if yours is single or double action. I can't remember if you told me. Because I'm fucking brain dead right now. But you're fanning the hammer as fast as you can. You're getting 6 shots off, and all 6 cards are going to be absolutely obliterated. Mordecai, you, out of nowhere, just a fucking toothpick appears in your mouth. None of us know where this came from.
No.
And for a split second,
You have a cowboy hat?
it almost
I used
seems
to have
like...
one, but I retconned that.
Oh, no, if you still want it, I absolutely would love that.
Oh, no, doesn't fit the character anymore.
Fair enough. It almost seems like, to Zevos, that Mordecai has 2 eyes, but his patch is clearly on it.
He's fooling us all.
And Mordecai, play out how you want to do this.
Well, his guns certainly are double action, but he's holding 2 of them, so he's gonna do an alternate firing method. 1, 2, 3, Jesse James style. 1 gun raised, 1 gun firing, alternating back and forth.
Is right hand dominant or left hand dominant? I don't know if
ambidextrous.
Okay, so so it's literally the same as the old campaign. All right. So it doesn't matter what he does, he is blasting these cards, and as you guys are hitting the cards, I know I said disintegrating. I'm gonna retcon that. They're each turning into doves, 1 at a time. Like 1 dove from each card, and just 1 more to hit from each of you, and I promise we'll be done with that.
We're good. Yeah. I like it.
I'm gonna say
23.
anything under 10, I'm gonna count as a fucking nat 20 at this point. Either way, y'all are both hitting, because honestly, I literally had the fucking when I was starting this shit, or when I was writing this encounter, quote unquote, I had the cards set to fucking 6 as their AC.
Oh yeah, they're pieces of paper that don't move or move very slow.
Yeah.
Nat 1, I would still hit.
So this is like a speed reload type thing. Mordecai, yours are 6 shots or 6 shooters, right?
Yep.
Still okay. Zevos, is yours a 6 or an 8 shot revolver? I don't remember.
8 shot.
8 shot.
It was an 8 shot.
So it's gonna sound a little strange. You're gonna hear 12 shots in a row, and then Mordecai, as you run out, you're gonna flip the revolvers themselves, and as you flip them, you've done this before. You're slapping that the release. Is yours a button or a lever? I don't know what.
For these, they would be a button, but they're a break action.
Oh, okay.
So they flip forward.
So as you're flipping them, you're gonna hit that release. They're gonna flip, and what seems out of nowhere, because Corvin is allowing this. Zevos, is yours the same? A break action, or is it a slide out?
Slide out.
Slide out. As you go to flip them back up, it seems like bullets just magically drop in, and you're going back to shooting. And Zevos, you're gonna fire your 8, and when you go to unload, you're gonna flip it with your pink. You're gonna flip the handle of the gun with your pinky, and while you're doing that, you're gonna hit your release. The bullets are gonna fall out. You're gonna flip it forward, and as you flip it forward, 8 more shots are gonna pull in, and you're just fucking going until all 104 of these cards, yes, I had to do quick math in my head because I'm an idiot, are gone. And there's just 104 doves just flying around, and they're all going to land in a circle around Corvin and the 2 of you, and then just into nothingness.
Nice.
Zevos is going to look over to Mordecai and just fist bump.
Mordecai's gonna twirl his pistols and put them away, and then fist bump.
That shit, them motherfuckers is hot right now.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Zevos is holding his off to his side,
Man,
and just for a little bit of extra flair, the hearts just gonna pop back in in between the four women, and just each one hinge one off and just back beside Mordecai.
Jesus. You know what? Roll me. Fuck, they don't have a roll to seduce. Just roll me a charisma. Just roll me a just straight charisma.
I would choose between persuasion and performance.
I mean, if we are doing persuasion or performance.
Well, either one, honestly, but.
Alright.
I just want to see like a wink from you.
30-20.
Yeah, dirty 20s easily. The girl that had passed out got up just to get one of those cards, and the minute she gets it, you're just gonna wink at all four of them, and they're just gonna drop like fucking rags. And as you two are exiting the stage, Corvin's gonna pipe up a little bit. Now, I wouldn't want to have to follow that act, but there's only one that can. Sir Tiggy, it is your turn.
Sir.
Okay.
How many kids so far in the stands have bought Tiggy merchandise? Are they wearing the ears?
Yeah,
I didn't know we had merchandise, but okay.
No, there's definitely Tiggy merchandise.
There's
Absolutely.
Tiggy, are you?
He's the most sellable out of all of us.
There's something for each of us, I'm assuming.
Oh yeah.
I mean, dude, I want them to be wearing like acorn top berets and Tiggy ears, Mickey Mouse style, and tails. You know, I want these kids. Yeah, I want these. I want this.
Yours is like a
Fuck,
miniature
man.
Warhammer, Austin. It's like it's not plastic because I don't think plastic exists in this world. I don't know. I created it, but I'm a fucking idiot. Velo.
Oh look. No body pillows, you fucking squirrel.
I want this circus to be these children's furry awakening, and they don't even know.
Jesus Christ.
Hello,
So there is, you know what? I'm making it canon now. There is merch for each and every one of you. Tiggy, you have stuffed squirrels and ears. Zevos, you have white hair, right? You're a Shadar Kai?
Yes, he has long silver hair.
So there are silvery wigs that they sell for you, and bottles of quote-unquote cologne that is literally just bottled essence of your gunfire.
Is anybody having trouble hearing Josh suddenly?
Sorry, I turned my shit down.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Stop turning it down. We said you had it fine.
Eat my ass. Is that better?
Yeah, give us another line read.
So there's 4 midgets walking down my hallway.
No.
Okay. That's good enough. All right. Do we need me to reread what everybody has?
Yes.
Yes.
All right. Fantastic. I'm going to turn myself up even fucking more at this point. All right. So Tiggy, there are stuffies of you and little squirrel ears that people can put in their hair. And I'm not going to call them furries, but they can be classified as furries now. Borthon, no, fuck you, or no, sorry, Tiggy, fuck you in the Borthon body pillows.
Thank you.
But, Zevos, I don't know if you heard, but there are silvery wigs and cologne that smells like, your gunpowder burn off. I don't know if you're using black powder or if you're using cordite, but it just smells like somebody shot a gun.
Sorry, I was dealing with a kid. I didn't hear what I had.
I haven't said what you
We
had
haven't
yet.
gotten either. You can
Um,
also say that there's coins with like an engraving of him and an engraving of his pistol.
But there is also,
Josh, that would be poisonous.
yes, it would.
I'm thinking if it's an alcohol-based cologne, and then any sort of like sulfurous, stuff used in like the percussion cap of a gun, the sulfur and the alcohol that would be extremely caustic.
Yeah, it would, but
Wow.
Selling autographed bullet casings also.
I mean,
Yeah,
we
that's
could
probably
definitely do
better.
that.
Yeah, just
But it's mostly decks of cards that are signed by Zevos. That every card in there is of the hearts suit. Suit. Yeah, they're all heart suited. Botafir, there isn't technically any for you yet, but now that you made your debut
Wouldn't expect
performance, Corvin is going to talk to you after this about it. Borthon, small little hammers that look just like replica Mjolnir.
But that's not what my hammer looks like.
I know, but I'm just trying to, gauge the height of them. And tiny little suits of armor for kids. Like, it is massive.
No foam tower shield.
I was thinking of something similar, maybe like out of tin. I don't really know if I want foam to be here. You know what? Cork tower shields instead.
Fair enough.
Mordecai, they sell eye patches for you. Because all the kids think it's cool to have one eye.
It is.
There's one-eyed Tiggies out there
Velo.
with cork shields.
Velo, they sell disguise kits that are personally signed. Each and every one of them have your name carved into them. That also come with a wig that looks just like your hair.
Okay. And here they'll be selling clocks for me because, apparently my act is always being late.
It's
also,
okay.
Yeah. Also, I want one of the kids in the crowd to be a rich kid and they're wearing 2 eye patches.
You know what? I want you to roll perception. Because if you roll high enough, I'm making that happen now.
Okay.
I'm just going to be a dick this time. Fuck you.
That's
Fuck
15.
you.
Yeah.
Fuck you. That just fucking hit it. Yeah. As you're scanning your eye across the crowd, you spot what seems to be a well-dressed young boy.
Yeah.
Who almost looks like Bruce Wayne as a child. And he's got 2 eye patches on saying, "I'm Super Mordecai."
Yeah, I mean, when Mordecai looks over, he's going to be like, whoa, nice.
All right.
Can he also be wearing that one character's wig?
You know what? I'm going to put that in my back pocket for later.
Here's... Mordecai's going to keep walking to the entrance area and go back to his spot, but he's quietly feeling stunted on by an 11-year-old.
Austin said, "Create Batman."
You have the opportunity to do something fucking hilarious right here. Kill his parents. Make him Batman.
Well, no, we're at a circus. That would make Robin.
Jesus.
Either way.
Right. Now, as the crowd quiets down, thank you for whoever gave me the merch idea. Because I had to stall for time because my wife had to go get my roommate.
That was me.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Can I have inspiration?
Absolutely.
Yay.
Borthon, for talking about making Batman, go ahead and take some too.
Can I roll a d4 to see how many relationships I've broken up?
No.
Yes. Give me just a flat D4.
Oh, one more thing.
Only one.
You know who it was? It was the chick you took.
Yep, I knew it.
That girl who's experiencing severe dehydration at this point, if she sits back up, and more like when she sits back up, Mordecai is gonna. Oh, never mind. I think I just killed her.
Holy fuck. You know what? No, I'm gonna have you, when you fire off, your gun goes off, and thankfully, instead of hitting her,
it kills the dude's parents.
I wasn't throwing the revolver or shooting it. Mordecai, as he sees her get up, he's gonna take that magical toothpick that appeared in his mouth, and he was gonna flick it into her mouth.
instead of hitting her...
homie, I think I killed her.
No, instead of hitting her, you're gonna hit the post directly behind her, and it's gonna sink halfway in, because you nailed that son of a bitch, like, as hard as you could, and it's gonna sink halfway in, and what seems to be like a dark like shade is gonna run through the wood, and you have cursed the wood. You're not even magical.
As this happens, and Mordecai sees that he missed, he's just gonna turn and mutter to himself. He's just like, man, I wish I were cool.
Now, Tiggy,
I almost killed her.
I want you to come out with Aurora. You're on Aurora's shoulders, and what are you dressed in?
Get away from my side.
I'm dressed in a farmer, or like tiny farmer's hat. As we're like rolling out like a wheelbarrow with different like fruits and vegetables.
Well, as you're walking out, she has this beautiful sterling silver sapphire dress, and you're just kind of like setting on her shoulder. Like she's dressed like a how do I explain this?
Assistant.
Yeah, an assistant. Thank you, Borthan. She's dressed like an assistant. And as she walks out with you, Corvin's gonna just sit there. Now, folks, be prepared for something you've never seen before. A squirrel that does card tricks. And then he's just gonna disappear. As he disappears, though, he's gonna mutter a little something, and Tiggy, you had this feeling over you that your psychic link now extends to the entirety of the Big Top. You don't have to freak out. This has probably happened to you a few times. But please, play this out with Aurora.
Okay. Oh. Yeah. So I'm gonna. There's a wheelbarrow full of like different fruits and vegetables, and there's also like a little like wooden target board. I'm gonna have Aurora stand next to stand like her back against the target board.
Hey.
I'm gonna put an apple on her head.
Make it even better. Have me just T-posing with an apple on each of my hands.
Yeah, have an apple on her head.
On the hands and the head.
Yep.
Apple on her head, and 2 pineapples on her hands. Like she's holding them by like the little like stem, like the stem part of the pineapple,
And one on her foot as she balances on one
and
foot.
then like a watermelon between her legs.
Please crush that watermelon. I want that to be me.
And then I'm just gonna stand out like a little. I'm just gonna stand out, scurry over to like a little like one of those little like bucket platforms that you see at circuses.
There's a as everybody was swapping out. Tosh, mute yourself for a second. As everybody was swapping out, um, as you guys are walking out, there's an assistant behind the three of you, or the two of you, with a stand that has it's carved into the shape of a tree. But like the branches branch out, and there's just like a flat top where you can sit and relax, and each of the branches has Tiggy's name in a different language, like infernal, draconic, shit like that. But anyway, sir, the field is yours.
Okay. Well, first I'm gonna attempt to throw a card at the pineapple that she's holding in her left hand.
I'm gonna say, don't worry about rolling. You guys have practiced this a bunch. Slide on through.
Okay. And then the next one, and so forth. And I'm gonna end with the apple on the head.
Now, did you want to do a card trick for somebody in the audience?
First things first, I'm gonna do something I had in mind.
Oh, that's terrifying. I'm in.
I'm gonna use my dark cards effect to cast spray of cards. So I'm just gonna like rapid fire, just shoot a bunch of cards at or.
That sounds fucking sweet. No rolls, nothing like that. I just want you to explain how it's gonna go down.
It's like I'm just gonna start throwing one card at a time, and all of a sudden, next thing you know, he's just like caffeinated, just spraying cards, like making it rain cards directly at Aurora, just like going around her, not just going around her, standing, hitting the board behind her.
And I will say, when you're completely done, it spells out in beautiful fucking cursive letters.
I actually had some in mind.
Oh, well, what would you have in mind? I'm sorry.
So after I'm finished throwing the cards, I have Aurora step away from the board, and as she steps away, there's an image of a giant tree behind her.
An image of a giant what?
A giant tree.
Oh, so you like made it look like Yggdrasil?
Yeah.
That is fucking insane. Okay, that is fan-fucking-tastic. Did you have anything else?
I'm gonna ask for a volunteer from the audience.
So as you turn towards the audience, everybody's eyes are immediately clapped on you, even though you're small, except for the boy who is wannabe Batman. He is apparently facing the wall. But as you turn towards it, go ahead and ask for a volunteer.
Pick the wannabe Batman.
I'm just gonna spin around and just lightly throw a card into the direction of the audience, or what direction I'm facing as I throw it.
Oh, okay.
To see
cool.
to see who catches the card.
So, did you want this to be like a little kid, adult, guy, chick? What are we doing?
A kid work.
Let me get that up real quick.
I just like what Wolfram's just saying.
So it is going to be a little girl, a little. I don't want to know what Borthan is saying. A little blonde girl named Iseldra. She is going to come out of the crowd, and as she's coming down, you notice that she has two little ears on her. Like they're your ears.
Where she got my ears? Where are my ears now?
They're everywhere.
They sell them.
They sell them. Your likeness is you're owned by the carnival, man. So, as she comes down, like I said, you notice she has your she has a pair of your ears on her, and she's gonna walk up, Mr. Tiggy. I caught the card. What does that mean I get to do?
Okay. So you look at that card you caught.
And what card
Don't
is
tell.
it? Offhand, just tell me what it is offhand.
It is the it's the three of clubs.
Okay, so go ahead, finish off.
So what you're gonna do is look at your card. Don't tell me what it is.
Okay.
And as as I say that, I'm just gonna like telepathically talk to everyone except the girl in the audience, like telepathically. And I'm just gonna say that the card she has in her hand.
All right, so it's the three of clubs, right?
Yeah. Okay. Now. Okay. So I'm gonna tell the girl to tell the audience what her card is.
All right, so the little girl's gonna turn towards the audience. Mr. Tiggy has given me the three of clubs, and the audience is gonna. Oh. And how are we gonna do this, Tiggy?
I guess that's kind of my act.
So,
I don't know.
to flavor this a little bit, you're going to shuffle the cards, and in one hand you're gonna whip her card out, spin it in the air, and catch it in the deck, and spin it around towards her, and your line. Sir?
Yep.
Yeah, your line.
Where I forgot.
You're gonna ask if that's her card?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, and her eyes are just gonna brighten up like she's just met her fucking hero. She is one of your biggest fangirls. And she hasn't really gotten to see your act before. But the fact that you use spray of cards and it formed a tree, her favorite plant is a tree. And she's gonna take the card, steal the card. It's not like a special card, right? It's just a deck.
Yep.
And she's gonna steal the card and just full on book it right into, for the love of fucking God, right into the right into the bleachers. And the crowd itself seeing a squirrel perform all of this, and some of the guys are thinking Aurora looks gorgeous, they're absolutely losing their fucking minds at this point, to the point where some of the stands have actually broken. And I have a feeling we're going to have a lawsuit after this.
I'm gonna have Aurora take a bow with me.
Shall.
And as you and Aurora bow, Corbin's going to blink back into existence in between you. Man, I say that squirrel, and y'all can seriously see that like the people who have been with the circus for a while know for a fact that he is hammered. And as he goes to say this, he disappears again. And Velo, you're gonna take his shape. Velo.
All right. Yes, hello.
All right. How are you going to proceed? Now the act is yours.
I am going to walk forward on the stage saying, ladies and gentlemen, that last act was grand, but now get ready for the amazing illusionist Velo. I'm going to fall and mid-fall change back into my form, somersault, and stand up.
And as you do this Willy Wonka-esque move, you notice there's about 9 or 10 people out in the audience holding up what seems to be wooden suitcases that have your name on it, and they're all screaming for a signature when you're done. Once again,
ladies and gentlemen,
I'm rolling every time, by the way. Once again, the Batman kid does not see anything.
he's just looking straight up.
He is absolutely. What the fuck am I reading?
Yeah, no, like his parents are terrible for allowing him to continue doing this. Like we need to fix this.
All right, Velo, please finish with you. You can do your act, bud. What I just sent into the chat is what the kid's seeing right now.
He's on drugs.
They put something on the inside of the eye patches.
Oh, for the Mordecai, you did that, didn't you?
No, he doesn't make his own merchandise. As far as Mordecai is concerned, he doesn't work here.
Yeah, fair enough.
Tiggy just laced the eye patch with like shrooms.
Tiggy, by the
It's
way,
like-
after Velo's done before the grand finale, I have a little something for you to do.
Okay.
You know exactly what you're gonna do, Velo.
Okay, I was going to ask, are we doing what we had discussed earlier?
Yes, if that is what you're
Okay.
comfortable doing.
So, at this moment, I would like anybody in the audience to step forward for me. And I need you to think of someone who you someone you care about.
All right, so a little boy is going to little boy is going to descend from the bleachers, and he's got one of your kits in his hand.
How many eye patches is he wearing? Is he trying to one up that other kid?
No, he does not have one on right now. He just kind of has he has your thing, and he has like one of Tiggy's ears. But you get the sense that his parents didn't buy him the eye patch because either they're broke or you know, something along those lines. Like they didn't want him to be like a basic little bastard.
Imagine being poor.
What the fuck did you just say?
I don't got to imagine.
Imagine being poor.
Damn. Yeah, I don't have to imagine. Anyway, Velo, the stage is yours.
All right. So, kid, tell me, are you thinking of anybody right now? Anybody, anyone in the world who you would love to see?
Uh,
You just a little bit more than me.
yes, Mr. Velo, and for everybody who doesn't know, Velo is a changeling, and changelings are incredibly rare in this world. If any of you know 40k lore, and I think Mordecai does,
Extensively.
so imagine seeing an Astartes on your planet. Like you just have like an agri world, and
Yeah.
Astartes just like fucking lands out of nowhere, and it's just one singular Astartes. That's what it feels like to see somebody shift change like Velo.
Gotcha. Just some dumb yokel. Very surprised.
And then just this armored angel comes out of nowhere. But Velo, this little boy is thinking of his grandfather. His grandfather is an older human male who is no longer with us, but he's an older human male who has a beard that reaches down to his knees, a slight limp in his left leg, and a wart right under his chin. Now, if you could, please roll me a con check to see if you can physically make this capable, or if you're physically capable of shape-shifting into this dude. Oh yeah, no problem. You feel yourself start to grow old. You feel a strange weight
It's been 84
that
years.
wasn't there before coming off of your face. Your left knee is starting to act up. It's starting to spasm a little. Like somebody's had just kicked you in the back of the knee. And you now look just like this little boy's father. And he is absolutely going fucking awestruck. He's at this point asking if you're his grandfather, like if you came back from the dead, shit like that. And before he goes back into the crowd, he's gonna ask you to sign his disguise kit.
And I will sit there. I'll write my name, and I'll sit there and I'll write a little note
What's that note gonna
for
say?
my fan.
His name is Timmy with an EH.
Yeah, for,
Timmy!
This came up with that, I'm
Alright.
sorry.
I will write for my biggest fan, Timmy.
Timmy!
And under that, I'll put a little note that's something like, give me a moment.
I beat you to it.
Fuck you!
As he leaves, Tiggy, you have snuck away and you have made your way to the vault. Is it just you, or did you take Zevos with you?
I'm gonna take Zevos with me.
Okay, I was about to say if you did not take this man.
So all of the guards are currently with the dame and basically surrounding the big house. So there aren't any guards really in the room itself or in the building except for the treasure vault.
So Zevos, being in the crowd a few times, is going to pick a random dude that he saw, and I'm going to use disguise self to make to make him
Give me a
look
random
like.
description of the dude.
He looks like our leader.
Mid 40s, like dark brown hair starting to gray a bit, like about like a foot shorter than Zevos, so 5'7", a little bit like heavier set than he is, a slight hunch.
Does so that slight hunch? Oh, fantastic! That is where Tiggy's gonna hide. Is in that slight hunch. And as
Hell
you're
yeah.
hiking in there, Tiggy, you're gonna tell him. You're actually no, fuck it. You're gonna ratatouille him. Like there's two big fucking thick hairs sticking out from this what is that thing
Got
called?
the squirrel ears.
From the hump. And
He's got the squirrel ears.
You're just fucking you're I have to close Discord. I can't fucking look at this. You're steering him. You're steering him through the fucking hallway. And as you get there, there is just a half asleep guard. And since you're not yourself, Zevos, just roll flat stealth.
I mean, I have advantage on stealth because of my cloak.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying roll flat stealth. If not, it was going to be a disadvantage.
I mean, wouldn't
22.
Fuck!
Wouldn't all his shit still apply? He just looks different.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up, Austin.
I'm literally just creating an illusion over myself, basically.
You passed anyway.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
As you go up, this guy seems to nod off and just kind of like put his head up against the wall. Tiggy, what are you planning, buddy?
Well, first things first is get in the vault.
Well, it's relatively small bars, but you have a feeling that you can actually, squeeze through. You think you're small enough.
Does the guard that's sleeping next to the vault have keys?
Well, why don't you roll perception and find out?
It's
10.
You don't see that he has any keys on him. He just looks like he's a guy they gave a halberd to and basically told him to stand here and watch all this money.
Okay, I'm just gonna squeeze through the bars.
Okay. I'm not really going to make you roll any checks because I have a feeling you've done this before. Actually, I know you've done this before.
Plot twist, the kid is going to be Daredevil. He's blind.
It's just the eye patches he actually has to wear. It's not even Mordecai's. And if we kill his parent, the kid will become a great lawyer.
Yeah, no, he'll just become a really good lawyer.
Tiggy,
Oh dear.
We got to do this kid a favor, guys.
explain.
Yeah, like he's gonna be either he's a loser, regular nobody, or we turn him into something much more. I mean, it's the easy answer.
How are you gonna steal this money? Are you just gonna like push big piles of coins towards the hole or the door and just like push the coins through the door and have Zevos pick them up, or how are we doing this?
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. But quietly.
Alright, so roll me stealth and investigation?
It's a 13 on stealth
Stealth doesn't really matter.
and 8 on investigation.
So you can only grab like 10 gold. before your eyes are just glued to this chest that's in there that you saw earlier. You aren't like magically inclined, are you?
I'm a monk that has. I mean, I am celestial, but I am a monk.
Well, I mean, okay, yeah. So you would feel that this thing radiates energy. Do you want to try to pick the lock?
The thing is, I don't have thieves' tools.
That's
Use your goddamn claws.
I guess I'll do that.
You absolutely can. Roll sleight of hand with disadvantage because
I do have a small knife as well.
you can make an improvised way like that.
Okay.
Hey, Josh, while they're doing this, can I be doing something simultaneously, or when they're done with this?
Sweet Jesus, what are you going to be doing?
So
I'll tell you when it's my turn.
Okay.
So sleight of hand with disadvantage.
Sleight of hand with disadvantage because it is improvised.
Stop. No more.
That's
You're
a 20.
fucking kidding me.
Let's fucking go, baby. What the fuck is up, Tiggy?
God damn it. So you're gonna crack this open. Or you're gonna crack the lock. The lock's gonna click. And I need you to roll strength to open this. Because this lid weighs about 3 times as much as you do.
Actually, hold up. You know what?
Oh, thank God.
I'll fucking
Okay.
do this.
You are not able to get this chest open. Thank fucking God. You have unlocked it.
I can see through this, right? See through the bars.
You can see through the bars. You can see Tiggy struggling to open this son bitch.
I want to use my blessing of the Raven Queens to teleport in.
All right, go ahead.
Yeah, Tiggy, I am now behind you. Like, seem to be struggling a bit here, bud. He's just gonna Zevos is gonna pick him up so he can actually get leverage on the fucking chest lid.
Zevos, are you gonna open the lid?
I have a -1 strength. I'm just trying to have him get
you don't have
leverage.
to- I was having
Yeah.
Normal size, you fuckwad.
Yeah, you're normal size, bro. He's like the size of a golf ball.
Yeah, fair. Yeah, fair. Yeah, I'm gonna open it up. Just
Congratulations. You've released an ancient lich onto this land.
Good job. We're dead.
Inside this chest, you see what appears to be a longsword sheath decorated ornately in gold and silver tracings, depicting various battles along the scabbard itself. Picking it up, a small piece of a sword falls to the ground. When it hits, you hear a loud, cracking boom.
T, I think we might have fucked up here.
Here. It's like, you're the one that opened it.
Awake. And the two of you are going to get absolutely blasted against the door by just dark energy. Badafir, by this point, you are feeling what feels like a tidal wave of cold darkness just over you. And what I just said, everybody now hears.
Do I notice the two fucks are gone?
Roll perception.
Fuck, that hurt.
11.
Nope, it seems like they're still there. Mordecai, what did you have planned?
Okay, so well, they've gone to abscond with all this castle's jewels. Mordecai would be headed straight to the the big keep with the Dane and stuff.
Yeah.
And
He's in the
he's gonna.
audience.
Oh.
Yeah, the dame's in the audience. Spoiler
Oh,
alert for
okay.
everybody watching: the dame is one of the people in the black and silver hoods.
Oh. Well, would he be able to recognize that?
No. So you can absolutely you can absolutely you can absolutely go into the keep. Like I said, there's not really anybody guarding it. There was just somebody
I had an idea for a bit I wanted to do, but now I can't do it just because she's there.
Oh,
Yeah, no,
crap.
he totally said that earlier.
Fuck
I
you.
missed it.
No, I'm saying you said that earlier
Oh,
that she
did
was
I
in the
actually do
crowd.
it? Oh,
Yeah, I didn't pick up on
Yeah,
that.
you
Oh,
did.
well.
I just want to say, by the way, if I'm not the current act going on, then in response to that voice, I'm just going to say, I didn't quite catch that. Can you say that again?
Mordecai, can you give me a deep gravelly basically what I said, just kind of clear your voice beforehand, because that really hurt my fucking vocal cords.
Okay, what did you say?
Somebody tell me what I said.
I don't fucking remember.
I know I am here. I'm
I
now
am
here, or
here.
something like that.
I am here. I have finally been released. Something along those lines.
Yeah, something along that.
Okay.
To like clear your throat beforehand.
Okay. Up here, I followed the list. We're be having a big spooky with lich man.
Let's go a little
For those hard of hearing, I am here. I have been released.
Nice.
You know, I wanted to get into combat
Thank
this
you.
session, but you guys literally just skipped over my whole combat encounter.
Good. No, I'm kidding.
Just
Nice.
right up Main Street on it. So we're gonna pick it up next week. I'm gonna end here.
What happened in here? I don't know what it is.
Somebody do a recap on how people decided to wake up